Imagine waking up in mountain villages surrounded by endless rice terraces, having coffee beside train tracks in Hanoi, cruising through giant limestone islands in Ha Long Bay, and ending your night beneath hundreds of glowing lanterns in Hoi An. Vietnam isn't just a destination. It feels like multiple worlds packed into one unforgettable journey. Welcome to Vietnam. I'll guide you as if we're planning this trip together from day one until your flight back home. Vietnam is one of the best value destinations in Asia. In the north, you'll find mountains and rice terraces. In the center, beaches and lantern towns. In the south, modern cities and floating markets. Add to that a cafe culture that people fall in love with, and street food that becomes a trip of its own. For first-time visitors, 8 to 12 days usually creates the perfect balance. Before booking anything, let's start with planning. Traveling to Vietnam, always verify the latest visa rules before booking flights, because regulations can change over time. Vietnam commonly offers an e-visa process for many travelers, but requirements can vary. Typical documents usually include a passport with enough validity, passport photos, a digital passport scan, hotel information, flight details, and payment information for visa fees. After confirming visa requirements, move on to flights and accommodation. Now let's talk about money. Vietnam uses the Vietnamese dong. And this is where almost every first-time visitor gets surprised. Suddenly, you become a millionaire. You'll see numbers like 50,000, 500,000, and even 1 million dong everywhere. At first, it feels confusing. 50,000 dong may cover snacks or smaller meals. 100,000 to 200,000 dong may easily cover coffee and food. 500,000 dong can handle moderate restaurant spending. And 1 million dong sounds massive, but quickly starts feeling normal. Carry some cash because smaller local shops and markets may still prefer cash payments, even though cards and digital payments are becoming more common. And avoid exchanging large amounts of money directly at airports unless absolutely necessary. Now let's talk about timing. Vietnam has different weather across different regions. For North Vietnam, places like Hanoi, Sapa, and Ha Long Bay, September through November and March through April are usually excellent. For Central Vietnam, including Da Nang and Hoi An, February through August is often preferred. For South Vietnam, including Ho Chi Minh City and the Mekong Delta, December through April generally works well. If you're planning your first trip and covering multiple regions, March to April and October to November usually create a comfortable experience. Now let's plan the route. For first-time travelers, moving from north to south works very smoothly. Start with Hanoi, continue to Sapa, then head to Ha Long Bay, fly to Da Nang and Hoi An, finish in Ho Chi Minh City before returning home. Domestic flights within Vietnam are usually affordable and save a lot of travel time. For transportation inside cities, Grab is one of the easiest options available. Taxis from reputable companies work well too. Walking through old towns is also part of the experience. But there is one thing almost everyone remembers about Vietnam: crossing the roads. At first, it feels like complete chaos. Thousands of scooters seem to be moving in every direction. The trick is simple. Walk steadily and predictably. Don't suddenly stop. Don't suddenly run. Move calmly and let traffic flow around you. Now let's begin the actual journey. Days 1 and 2 start in Hanoi. Hanoi feels energetic, busy, and alive. Explore the Old Quarter. Walk through streets filled with local shops and food stalls. Try famous Vietnamese egg coffee. Visit night streets filled with local food. Explore lakes and hidden neighborhoods. One hidden experience most travelers miss is waking up around 5 or 6 in the morning and walking through the side streets. You'll see people exercising, opening cafes, setting up markets, and beginning their day. You experience the city differently before the crowds arrive. After Hanoi, continue towards Sapa for days 3 and 4. Sapa offers a completely different side of Vietnam. Instead of city streets and traffic, you'll see mountains, rice terraces, and villages surrounded by clouds. Go trekking through rice fields, visit local communities and markets. And if possible, move slightly away from crowded tourist areas because smaller villages often create the most memorable experiences. Days 5 and 6 belong to Ha Long Bay. This place almost feels unreal. Thousands of giant limestone islands rise from the water. Book an overnight cruise if possible. Go kayaking, explore caves, watch sunrise from the deck. And enjoy the silence that arrives early in the morning when the bay slowly wakes up. Days 7 and 8 take you toward Da Nang and Hoi An. Da Nang offers beaches and a modern coastal atmosphere. Hoi and feels like stepping into another world. Walk through lantern streets, explore riverside cafes, visit tailor shops, spend evenings around the night markets. And one hidden experience many visitors miss is renting bicycles and riding through countryside roads outside Hoi, and early in the morning. You'll see green fields, local life, and peaceful scenery that many tourists never experience. Days 9 and 10 bring you into Ho Chi Minh City. This city feels energetic and modern. Explore rooftop cafes, take walking tours, visit local markets, join food tours. And if time allows, take a day trip to the Mekong Delta and experience floating life along the river. Now let's talk about different travel styles. For friends traveling together, Hanoi nightlife, Da Nang beach clubs, Hoi An cafes, and motorbike experiences work really well. For families, a slower pace usually creates a better trip. Spend more time in Da Nang and Hoi and reduce constant city hopping. For larger groups, private vans and booking domestic flights earlier can make travel easier. Now let's talk about mistakes travelers should avoid. Don't accept random taxi offers outside airports. Don't keep wallets inside back pockets in crowded areas. Don't exchange all money at airports. Don't assume vehicles will automatically stop at crossings. Don't negotiate too aggressively in smaller local shops. And avoid wearing beachwear inside temples. Hidden places many travelers miss include Ninh Binh, often called Ha Long Bay on land, Phu Quoc for beaches and sunsets, Cat Ba Island for a quieter alternative near Ha Long Bay, and villages around the Mekong Delta. Now we have to talk about food. Don't leave Vietnam without trying pho. Try banh mi, try goai quan, try bun cha, and definitely try Vietnamese coffee. Vegetarian travelers can also find plenty of options in larger cities. For daily budgets excluding international flights, budget travelers can spend approximately $25 to $50 per day. Mid-range travelers can expect to spend around $60 to $110, while comfort and luxury travelers may budget $150 and beyond. And finally, one local guide tip that many tourists miss. Spend at least one evening sitting in a small roadside cafe. Don't rush from attraction to attraction. Vietnam becomes memorable because of ordinary moments. Tiny chairs beside the road, scooters passing by, people talking, coffee in your hand. Attractions become memories, but atmosphere becomes emotion. If you could choose one place in Vietnam right now, where would you go first? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next journey.